Sometimes a single moment in sports, it just becomes something more than a play, right? It turns into a story. So today, we're not just going to watch a highlight. Nope, we're going to listen to how a legend is built, word by word, right as it's all going down.
So what is it that makes a moment truly legendary? Is it just the pure athletic skill? Or is it maybe the story that we tell about it? The context, the stakes, that whole narrative that gets wrapped around just a few seconds of action. Well, that's exactly what we're going to dive into today.
Okay, so here's the plan. We're going to break down just one monster dunk. But there's a catch. We're going to use only the words from the live broadcast. We're going to see how an announcer takes this incredible play and, turns it into an unforgettable story right there in the heat of the moment.
All right, so let's set the scene here. We're at the very end of the first half. The clock is just winding down. Now, this is usually when things get strategic, right? It's all about careful, calculated clock management. It's kind of like the chess match part of the game. And hear it right there in the call. The announcer is laying out the game plan that everyone expects. It's the logical thing to do, the smart thing, the predictable thing. This one little sentence basically sets the stage for what should happen, It creates this sense of routine. But we all know sports, at its absolute best, is all about defying those expectations. It's about those moments where the script just gets torn up and thrown out the window. And yeah, that is exactly what's about to happen here.
And this right here is the central conflict. On one side, you've got the team's plan, run down the clock. Simple. But on the other side, you've got one player, Cam Boozer, who has a completely different idea. It's the team versus the individual.
And this is the line that just flips the entire narrative on its head. With just 5 little words, the announcer signals that we're breaking from the ordinary. This is the pivot point. We're not watching strategy unfold anymore. Oh no, we're about to witness a spectacle. The whole tone just shifts from analytical to pure, raw anticipation.
And here we go. This is it, the climax. All that buildup, right? All that tension between the team's plan and this one player's instinct, it all just explodes. A single, violent, beautiful moment of pure athletic dominance.
Boom! There it is. That's the call. Put it on a poster. If you follow basketball at all, you know that phrase is absolutely iconic. It means a dunk was so insane, so dominant over a defender, that it literally deserves to be a poster hanging on someone's wall. It's not just 2 points. It's a statement. It's ownership.
And he's not done. The announcer immediately follows up with this, the one-handed hammer. That's just visceral, isn't it? It's so powerful. It's not just a dunk anymore, it's a hammer. That word choice just paints this picture of pure brute force. It adds a whole other layer of raw intensity to the story of this play.
Okay, so the moment of impact is over. Whew, but the storytelling? That's not done yet, not by a long shot. Now the announcer's job is to frame what we all just saw. He's got to give it meaning, put it in context, and elevate it into something more. And this is where the broadcast gives us some super important context. Turns out, it had been a total dunk fest. We're talking 8 dunks in the first half alone. So in a game that's already packed with highlights, how do you tell everyone listening that this one was different?
Well, you do it with a simple, definitive judgment call. This is the best of the bunch. Just like that. The announcer becomes a curator, right? He's sifting through all the action and anointing this dunk as the absolute pinnacle. It's not just another highlight anymore, it is the highlight.
And this is the final piece of the whole narrative. The announcer calls it the exclamation point on the first half. Think about that. It's not just punctuation, is it? It's this powerful, definitive statement that ends the half with an absolutely undeniable show of force. And with that, the story is complete.
So it leaves us with this question, right? The dunk itself was incredible, no doubt about it. But what really made it legendary? It was the story that was told around it, in real time. We went from calm strategy to a rebellious choice to that explosive climax, and finally, to the definitive judgment. It's just a perfect reminder that sometimes how we talk about a moment is what really makes it immortal.